Hi everyone. Good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or whenever it is that you are going to be watching this video. My name is Mary Adole, and I'm going to be taking you on this short video training on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. And you are welcome. At the end of this training, I believe that you should be able to have gotten enough value, enough knowledge to start with your own self-publishing business on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. Before we go ahead, I would like to do a quick introduction of myself. My name is Mary Adole, and I'm a digital entrepreneur, which better explains most of the things I do in the online space. So I'm an information marketer, meaning that I create and sell my own products, my own digital products, covering topics like digital marketing, skills and business opportunities in the online space, and also around personal development. I am the lead strategist of Smart Skills Up, a group where um, I used to teach several aspects of how to grow your income in the online space. And most of the trainings are for free. All right. So, what I'm about to share with you today, the business of self-publishing books to this platform called Amazon Kindle, is what a lot of young persons in Nigeria and beyond have been using to make a lot of money. All right. For some of them, it started like a passive income source until it became a full-blown business. And if you pay close attention to everything that I'll be telling you, you should be well on your way to becoming a successful KDP publisher like Austin Sunday, who made over $15,000 between 2020 when he started and late last year when he shared his story on YouTube. So this is Austin Sunday's YouTube channel. This is a thumbnail that was on his YouTube channel when he shared his story of how he made over $15,000 on Amazon KDP between 2020 and the late part of 2021. And the most amazing part is that he used his smartphone to do all of the things that he needed to do. Or like Mr. Ashley Wealth, who has done well over $20,000 and is now teaching others how to replicate his process. You can see this is Mr. Ashley Wealth's royalty estimator, and he showed us his royalties between December 1st to December 31st, 2021. And he's also showing a lot of people how to replicate his process. All right, so this is actually just to show you that this business is actually legit and people are making it. A lot of Nigerians, a lot of young people in the online space are actually doing this business and succeeding at it. All right, so why should you start a self-publishing business on Amazon KDP? The first reason is that it is a passive income source. And this means that it is a business that you can earn from even when you are not actively available. For instance, if you publish books in 2020, it is possible that those books would still be making sales even in 2023, so long as the demand for those books keep on increasing, so long as people still want to buy those kinds of books that you are going to be creating. Then another reason why Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing is the best business for you to do on the side is that you do not need any capital to start. All right. Amazon only collects a token when you make sales and sends the rest into your Payoneer account in form of royalties, as royalties that you can actually withdraw and make use of. All right. Another reason is that it is an opportunity to do business with a global audience on the global scene. Like your books on Amazon is going to give you access to the global marketplace, because the people who are going to be buying these books from you are not necessarily Nigerians. In fact, the larger bulk of the people who are going to be buying from you are not going to be Nigerians. Most of them are going to be from America. Most of them are going to be from Japan, from the UK, from the US, from different Australia, from different parts of the world. I mean, so it gives you access to the global market space, all right? Then another reason why you might consider Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing to be a great business for you is that it is not like other online business models that requires you to build a website, run paid ads, write content every day on social media, or carry out customer service activities. You know, these are the kind of things that are very, very tiring to an average online business person in the online space. All right, so with Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, you seriously do not need to do all of these things, because Amazon more or less takes care of the marketing for you and even delivers your books to those who are going to be buying in paperback. All right, so as we proceed into the training, you're going to be understanding what paperback means. All right, then another reason why Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing is a great business for you to start is because learning how to self-publish to Amazon can help you learn several other skills that can become other income sources. All right, for instance, learning how to design with Canva, which is the design tool that we're going to be using for creating our books to Amazon. Learning how to use Canva, you can start to design Canva templates for clients in the online space. All right, so there are different business opportunities that you would also your eyes would also be open to once you start your Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So what is Amazon KDP all about? All right, so I'm going to be using KDP a lot because that is the short form, right? So when I say Amazon KDP, you should know that I'm talking about Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. All right, so Amazon is an e-commerce store just like Alibaba and Jumia. And I'm sure that you've heard the name before now. I'm sure you've heard about Amazon one way or the other. But what most people do not know until now, that a lot of people are now aware, is that Amazon also has an online bookstore where currently over 200 million people visit monthly to shop for books and things like notebooks, notepads, diaries, puzzle book, coloring book, and a whole lot of things. All right. So where it concerns you and the aspect of Amazon where a lot of people are leveraging on to make money is that they create these books that people buy. All right. So where this is where it concerns you. So you can be the creator of these books that millions of people are coming to Amazon to buy. All right. Now, I know you might be wondering how this concerns you, especially if you're watching and you don't have writing experience or you do not have a flair for writing. Well, I'm here to tell you that starting out on Amazon requires zero writing experience because of the kinds of book that you can actually create. All right. So there are three major categories of book that you can create on Amazon KDP. You can create low content book, you can create zero content books, and you can also create normal books. All right, so low content and zero content books are those that have empty or almost empty interiors, like notebooks, journals, puzzle book, coloring book, logbooks, and a whole lot of others. So for instance, when you pick a diary or when you pick a notebook and you open, of course, the pages are empty. They are almost always empty, except if the journal or the diary has some prompts there. All right. So those are the kind of things that you're going to be creating on Amazon. And those are the kind of things that people are almost always creating these days that are actually pulling in sales. Then another other kind of books that you can also create on Amazon are normal books with write-up within the interiors that people can read, like storybooks or guides or handbooks. That is the normal kind of books that we actually know. All right. Now, as a beginner, starting out with low content is advisable because they are very easy to create and it leaves you with enough time to focus on other businesses. Say you have other businesses to do. All right. So doing zero content or low content book on Amazon KDP is actually advisable if you are just starting out, all right, until you're earning enough to resign and become the boss of your own business. So if you're working for someone, if you're working on a 9 to 5 and you decide to start your Amazon KDP business, you don't exactly have to leave the commitments in your job to actually start. It is something that you can be doing on the side, and it is very, very fun and relaxing and also very easy. It's something you can be doing on the side. Let's say when you close from work, you can go back home and dedicate 2 hours of your time to actually doing this, and then If you do this repeatedly every week and you start to make sales, once the sales start coming in, there is every possibility that you would eventually resign from your work to actually focus on this job, or to actually focus on doing your Amazon KDP, because I've actually seen a lot of people do this. Like, I've seen a lot of people break through with Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, and I believe that you also can tell the same story. Now, who can do this business? I would say that anybody can become an Amazon KDP publisher. Anybody, so long as you have access to a good phone or a laptop and you're ready to earn passive income to support your other sources of income. All right. So you might be a writer who wants other means to make more money from the skill, or you might be a housewife who wants to complement her income on the side, or you might be a business person or even a salary earner who wants to build another source of income. You do not need any writing experience to actually do this. Most of the times, you will be creating simple books with nothing inside, just like I've said earlier. All right. Now, however, as simple as this business model is, a lot of people who start out with self-publishing on Amazon KDP do not succeed, and they end up quitting because of a number of reasons. And the first reason is that the first is poor niche and keyword research. All right. So selecting a profitable niche and doing keyword research to find out what people are buying is the first step to becoming a success here. But this is where a lot of people actually miss it. All right. Then the second reason why a lot of people quit on Amazon KDP is because they get it wrong with creating and designing both their book covers and the interiors. So they get it wrong with the right sizing. They get it wrong with getting the right sizing for their paperback books. And then when they go to upload their books on Amazon, Amazon keeps rejecting it. And then this leads to a lot of frustration. And before you know, they keep saying this thing is not working. All right. So also another reason why a lot of people quit with Amazon is because they get it wrong with using their keywords rightly in their book descriptions, in their keyword tags, in their titles, and in their subtitles. All right. So in as much as Amazon is a simple business model, it is very, very easy for people to get it wrongly. And when they do that, they start to complain that the business is not working for them and they give up on it. All right. Now, what are the 3-step approach to starting your business on Amazon? There are 3 basic steps to actually killing it or crushing it on Amazon. The first is research. The second is create, and the third is upload, and then the sales start coming in. Now, let us look at research. So research has more to do with gaining insight into what people are actually looking to buy on Amazon. All right. So this is more like validating your book idea or determining whether there is a market for your product. All right. So there are some niches that will not sell more because people are not actively searching for such items. It's just like going to Jumia and then you are an e-commerce person, and then you go on Jumia and then you list products that people are not exactly looking to buy, maybe like I don't know, but there are some products that people don't exactly want to buy. All right, so putting out such products will not actually bring you sales, will not actually make you the money that you are supposed to be making. And this is where for Amazon keyword research actually comes in. All right, then the research process also has to do with knowing the search terms that people are actively using to look for these items on Amazon. All right, so it is these search terms that you will then use when you're writing your subtitles, your descriptions, and keyword tags on Amazon. Trust me, it is not difficult at all, but it is actually very, very easy to mess things up and actually give up. Then the second phase is the creation phase, and this involves creating your book for publication. All right, and this is where you need to take such elements like margins, bleeds, trim sizes, and other things into consideration. Then for the most part, we will be making use of a tool called Canva. That is for our design process. All right, Canva is a graphic design tool that you can use either on your phone or on your laptop. And Canva has both the paid and the free version, but for the most part, we will be using the free version because it's going to go along with helping you to design the cover of your book and also the interiors. So another thing that actually makes Amazon KDP very, very interesting is the fact that most of the tools that you're going to be using are actually free tools, all right? So whether you're signing up on Amazon KDP, whether you want to get your US account, which is the Pioneer account, or whether you want to start creating your books, it is actually free. Like you don't need any any capital to start with Amazon KDP. It is something you can do with zero capital, all right? And then you can actually start making money once you are committed to it, all right? And then the last part of this process is the upload process. And this is where you get to upload your book on Amazon. So you've created your book, you've created your book cover, your notebook cover, and the interior, and then you're ready to upload it to Amazon KDP. This is actually the last part, all right? And it is the easiest part. But if you do not know how to write and structure your keywords into title, description, and keyword tags, you will not make any sales from any of your book, all right? So all the parts in this process are very, 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 very important. All right. So of course, the first step in this process is to create your KDP account, which is entirely free, like I said earlier. So for this, you would need to create a Pioneer account, which is a US payment platform. All right. So your the Pioneer account is a US payment platform that once created, you can then get your US account number, which is where Amazon will be sending your payments and royalties to. All right. And then after your account is ready, you can then go and start to do your keyword research and then start creating and publishing simple books like notebooks, journals, diaries, logbook, and a whole lot others. All right. So there is actually a lot you can do with Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing. So the very first thing you need to do, like I've said, the very first step in this process is to create your Amazon account, which is actually very, very simple. Once you have gotten your Pioneer account, you can then go on Amazon and then what you need to do is to go on kdp.amazon.com. All right, so just go to kdp.amazon.com and then click on the sign up button and then enter all the required details and then enter your Pioneer account that you've already created, and then you can go ahead and do your keyword research and then start to upload those amazing books that you've created with Canva. All right. So that is the basic of Amazon KDP. But I do believe that what I've taught you today is enough for you to actually go and start with your self-publishing business on Amazon KDP. So the very first thing you want to do is to go on Amazon and sign up. All right. So I believe you have gotten value from this training, but I've got an offer for those who are ready to start getting real and fast results from self-publishing on Amazon KDP. So I have recorded an online course called the Amazon KDP Passive Income Cash Out Workshop. And it is an intensive training where I practically walk you through how to become a real success in this business. Now, here are some of the things I covered in this course. The complete walkthrough on how to open an Amazon KDP account, including how to add your TIN information, because Amazon is going to be asking you for your tax identification number. And in this course, I actually showed you how to, because also in this place, you might actually have issues if you don't know how to do it correctly. You might go back and forth with this. All right. But in this training, I've covered that aspect. So you don't exactly have to worry about getting your TIN information and all that. So I cover these aspects. That's the complete walkthrough on how to open an Amazon KDP account, including how to add your TIN information. All right. Then I also showed you how to create a USA account to receive and withdraw your royalties from Amazon KDP. Then another thing I also covered in this course is how to determine your book size, the margin and the bleed, and which one is suitable for the kind of books that you are going to be creating. All right. So this has to do more with paperback books, because of course paperback books are those that actually come to the customers as printed. And when you're going to be creating books that are going to be printed for customers, you have to take into consideration some industry terms, all right? That is where we talked about the margin, bleed, the trim size, and all of those things, all right? So you have to factor that into the creation process. Then another thing that I also covered in this course is how to carry out niche and keyword research for both Kindle and paperback low content or zero content books using little known tools. So for your keyword research, there are certain tools that you have to be aware of. These tools are the ones that are most of these tools are automated, and they're going to be helping you with carrying out your keyword research and your niche research with ease. All right. So in this training, I practically show you how to use these tools to make things easier for you. And then I also showed you how to identify highly profitable and low competition, but high in demand niche and keywords. All right. Then in this training also, I showed you how to design your Kindle and paperback cover book under 15 minutes using Canva. All right. Then another thing I also covered in this course is how to write book titles, subtitles, description, and fill the 7 keyword tags for your books so that you can rank on the first page of Amazon KDP, because that is what we are actually after. If you check on Amazon, if you go on Amazon, you would see that if you search for a book, for a particular book, you would see that there are some books that actually rank on the first page, while some are relegated to the second, third, and even the 100th page, depending on the number of search results that are available for that book. All right. So we want to ensure that our book is ranked on the first page of Amazon, and that is one of the things that I ensured that I covered extensively in this online course, the Amazon KDP Passive Income Cash Out Workshop. Then another thing that I also showed you how to do is how to upload your Kindle and paperback books on Amazon KDP. All right. Then another thing also is how to create journals, notebooks, coloring books, planners, children book, and more on Canva. So I showed you extensively how to use the Canva app to actually create all of these kind of books that you're going to be uploading to Amazon to help you to make money. All right. Then another thing I also did was to show you how to make this, how to keep the sales coming. All right. So I showed you tips on book sales and a little also on Amazon KDP ads. All right. And then another thing I also yes, another thing that's involved in this training is that you also get a lifetime access to all the training videos and the workshop. Like, these videos are going to be available for you for as long as possible once you are enrolled into this course. Then you also have weekly support and access to me for further clarifications. I'm always available for my students. So far, all the persons who have taken this course, who have enrolled for this course, can testify that I'm always available to take their questions. Like, I'm always there for them. All right. I'm always there to answer their questions, even outside of what we have taught. All right. So I'm going to be available for you to ask me all the questions that you want to ask. Then there are also bonuses that I've included to this course, some of which are access to my Canva graphics masterclass to help you understand how exactly to use Canva, especially from your smartphone. All right. Then I also gave you a bonus on how to research a book idea, how to write and format a book in Google Docs or MS Word. So if you don't know how to write, let's say you want to write an ebook also for publication on Amazon, and you want to learn how to format this book on Google Docs or on MS Word or Microsoft Word, I showed you how to actually do that in this course. Then I also showed you other book platforms where you can upload your book for even more sales aside from Amazon KDP. Then another thing I also did for you was to create journal interiors to make things a lot easier for you. So if you're enrolled in this course, I give you the three templates that you can actually use. So instead of going over the design process, I did the interior for you, and then I give it to you, and then you can just change it to whatever it is that you want to actually change it to, and make things easier for yourself. All right. So the value of everything, this is actually not all. There are a whole lot of things that I covered in this training, but the total value of this course is actually summed up to 140,000 naira. It is actually more than this. It is beyond this. All right. But the regular price is actually 10,000 naira. However, if you are going to be getting this course between now and the end of this month, I am leaving it at a cut price of 5,000 naira only. You're only getting it for 5,000. You're getting this course at a giveaway price of 5,000 naira, but it's only going to be available between now and the end of this month. So it's actually going to be available for a limited time. All right. So to get into Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing Passive Income Cash Out Workshop, you can pay into my Zenith account using this account number you're seeing on the screen, or you can contact me via WhatsApp. You can contact me via WhatsApp for more information, or you can also use the link that is showing on my screen so that you can be able to make payments through Paystack. All right. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video training. I believe that you understand now what Amazon KDP is all about, and how that you can also make a lot of money on Amazon KDP. So I want you to start immediately with your Amazon KDP publishing business, your self-publishing business on Amazon. If you start now, you can really go a long way before the first quarter of this month, so that you can eventually take charge of your life and your finances. All right. So if you have any question for me, you can drop them in my WhatsApp. You can contact me via WhatsApp. And then if you are also going to be taking this training, you're going to be taking my offer, do not hesitate to do that, because it is actually available for only a short while. All right. So bye-bye.